How's it going, everybody? In today's tutorial, we're going to be going over how to configure your attribute sets. Now, the attribute sets are what questions would be asked when somebody is inventorying an item dependent upon the category of the master item. So here we're inside of our admin screen, so we're going to get to here from going to our little gear, selecting System Settings, and that would open up our admin screen here. Now, in the middle administration setting, there's Inventory Attributes, and we're going to click this. Now, obviously, you're going to need to be an administrator to get access to this, but once you are here, we're going to go over to our Attribute Set tab, and you'll see that there's an Attribute Set drop-down. So we're going to select the attribute set that we want to change. So here is battery, for instance, and we could go down to fans or laptops or whatever we would like to look at. So if we look at an LCD screen here, you'll see that it has these four attributes: size, packaging, grade, and defect. You'll notice that on the right side there are three different checkboxes, which is sku-affecting, stating that if two different items have two different pieces of information entered in as a size, it would make them two different SKUs, which have to be independently qualified and pushed to sales channels. The second checkbox is for whether the item will be editable. So in this case, size is not editable, so this will make it so that users will not be able to enter in new attributes in this position, so such as a 19.5-inch screen or something. It would have to be from the set that's already there. And required would be checked to make sure that the item will not be able to be put into the inventory system unless this field is filled. So if we want to configure them, we could select something from our unassigned attribute side over here and simply select the arrows to move them in or out. So let's say here maybe model number I want to bring in. So I'm going to select this left arrow, and now model number is over here. So this is going to be a sku-affecting attribute, and we're going to make it editable because we're going to be running in the new model numbers fairly often, and we're going to say that it's required because that's something that you would need for this particular item. Maybe we've decided that packaging is no longer applicable, so we're going to select that one, hit the top arrow, moving that outside. If you needed to, you could add something in as a completely new attribute from the screen as well by selecting the new attribute field, and maybe we could name it scratches. Then we're going to set whether there's a default set for it. So let's set this to LCD screen, and for type it's going to be an integer. That's a kind of more advanced thing, but we're just going to leave that at integer. Hit OK, and you'll notice that scratches automatically popped up over here because we told it in the attribute set that that's where it was going to be. So yes, that would be sku-affecting. No, we do not want it to be editable, and we want to say that it's required. Now, an important thing to note is when it's not editable, there's only the attributes that they have in it. So you're going to need to make sure that you have all the attributes you want in the item already before making it uneditable. Then we're going to go down to the bottom right, hit Save Attribute Set, and our attribute set would then be saved.